All
Cody's
right,
time.
everybody, welcome back. This is coverage of games 4 and 5, week one of the Casuals Only Reg Tournament, 6th edition. I am joined by a tier one player, both in skill and in heart. Gotta love him, straight out of Canada. I'm talking about Spy. Who else? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? How are you? Thanks for the glowing review.
Yeah, glowing review. And unfortunately, spawned us in the golf course in the Battlefield 6 games earlier today. I don't know why people keep spawning in the golf
Yeah,
course. It's a terrible
chaos.
choice.
Just like this game coming up. It's chaos.
But yeah, so I don't think you've had any time to comment on the tournament format, your team specifically, you know, the one versus one, two versus two, free for all, large two team kind of format. Maybe there's some teammates that you like or dislike or whatever. Anything that you want to say before we jump right into these games?
I know, man. It's just been really fun. Uh, Good teams all around. Competitive games. Everyone's been having a good time. So it's a nice, it's a nice follow up after MWC, which is a lot more serious. So it's been a good time. So well played on organizing everything.
Oh yeah,
Your top.
thanks. I mean, we really hate serious behavior in this tournament, and I think for the most part everybody was very casual. They brought the casuals only reg tournament spirit, which is what we're after.
Oh yeah.
Um, but at the same time, you got to plan for some. You got to plan at least a little bit for some of these games, and I think
Yeah.
all of the four team captains, the however many advisors we had, 6 advisors or whoever, they deserve a lot of credit for putting the time and effort into planning for these large two team games, not to mention some of the other, the free for alls or the two versus two matches. I think some planning from, at least from our team, went into that. And so there was a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on, so I appreciate all of that sort of stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, the tournament format only works, relative to the amount of participation. And I think the participate, I wouldn't equate participation with effort, but you know, creating strategies and a lot of the difficulty of this tournament was scheduling and
Yeah.
just everyone herding cats and all that sort of stuff. The tournament wouldn't happen without all that. So we're very appreciative. But that's enough of that. Are you ready to jump into this
Hey,
game? This is between Amir's team and Goldsbane's team, Team C and D. Let's see what. Yeah, Team C is the casuals. Team D is the irregulars. Spy, of course, on the irregulars. Um, yeah, should we just
yeah. Get ready. Yeah. Get ready. This game is very, it
very
blows my.
casual? Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so yeah, it looks like we have 6 players for the irregulars. We have Captain Goalsbane, Grenade, Donsky as an advisor, a non-playing advisor, Toxin, Thor 311, Two Frogs, and Spy, the legend himself. Opposing them, we have Amir's team, the Casuals, led by the Captain Amir,
Mhm.
Twiceborn, John God, Ratipi, Sanglane, and Kronjak. It could be, like, if I recall correctly, Rat King is the advisor to the casuals. However, I don't think at this point he was actually
I don't think he was in.
appointed. Yeah. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so Amir kind of going it alone, but still.
But Ymir's been like he did awesome this whole tournament, like capping, playing, like delegating. That he was like he's really stepped up and is a strong player. So it just seems like just a beauty of a guy too, with how he
Yeah,
plays. Yeah, yeah,
absolutely. All right. So what we see here, I mean, it looks like a pretty aggressive unit trade. It's going to be kind of a you know almost a rush essentially, kind of a don't slow down thrall it seems, and then
yeah,
a handful of dwarves and that kind of thing. A lot of goals.
yeah.
you have 27%. That's quite a lot of units. Um,
Yeah, I've split them all up here in a second.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
I just take on a gold pack, I think, on this game. So,
yeah, there you go. I mean, you need the gold packs to try and get around, try and slice up any archers, pus, um, pus some dwarves, of course, because they're the major units that the thrall have to watch out for. So you have a pretty important job, and in fact, um, it looks like you guys did not max warriors. You instead, did you guys go thrall life, maximum thrall life?
yeah, yeah, I think we went full thrall life
Nice.
uh, with the game plan of sinking middle, kind of playing for time, and then pushing, like kind of wanting to trap the middle. But as you'll see, it evolves very quickly. So
Yeah, I
yeah, it
mean,
was a
I don't necessarily hate the unit trade, but I think this might work more for like a capture the flag type game
yeah,
instead
for
of
sure.
territories where you kind of have to spread out. But let's
Yeah,
take a quick look at
Amir's demons.
Amir. Amir, it looks like he also maxed Thrall, but he did get a few archers. Let me see here: one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 10 archers. It looks like, and way fewer goals. So that seems to be the key difference. Lots of Thrall on the map. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 75 Thrall, 60 Thrall, something like that.
Yeah, 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 big time.
It's going to be a slaughterhouse, it looks like. But one noticeable thing is that they do not have any dwarves. And so,
Yeah, they went with bows. So it'll prove valuable as you'll see as the game progresses. So let's see it happen.
okay, yeah, we'll see. Here we go.
Game on.
But
Oh, I
since,
remember.
so,
I had all the ones on this. So that's where you'll see my percentage drop quickly.
oh, okay. I thought your percentage would drop because all your units were getting shot, but,
Oh, that happens too. That
oh,
happens too.
okay. All right, so it looks like people are going ways. We have two frogs and grenade going north. Goldsbane, Toxin, and or Goldsbane and Toxin going middle. Oh, it looks like grenade might be
Flag
going middle.
captured.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there was already the system already started breaking down when we started moving.
Oh,
So
okay. And Thor is going east. It looks like. Meanwhile, we have a large warrior pack. We have Amir and Sanglain
Flag captured.
going south with all. It seems like all the warriors. We have John God and Twiceborn going west with Thrall and archers. Um, Kronjak and Ratipi going middle with Thrall and a
yeah,
handful
all
of
four.
archers.
Yeah,
So if you see this
Flag
huge warrior, I
captured.
mean, we've seen the warrior flank from Sanglain and or Emir's team a couple of times throughout the
yeah.
tournament. He likes the old warrior flanks.
Oh yeah, and they pulled it off. They did that on Lich as well.
Yeah,
And did
Lycan. Yeah, in the last video, I noted that Sanglain took on you and I believe it was Thor,
yeah,
the
yeah,
warrior
yeah,
packs. But
yeah. Just bullied us, took our
Flag
lunch money.
captured.
So respects
yes,
that.
I mean, you could do with skipping a meal, I'll be honest.
Thanks, man. I like that we're body positive here.
Yeah, body positive, as always.
So you'll see here in mid is that our
Flag
ducks are here
captured.
just standing AFK,
Flag
and they just
captured.
start
Okay,
getting dumped.
yeah. So you need to start dodging
Yeah,
if they start shooting at your dwarves. I don't know who this is. A grenade. Grenade needs to do some dodging. As a World War II player, you would sort of expect him to be able to be okay, but at the same
yeah.
time, having the goals by himself, or sorry, the dwarves by themselves, I don't know what units are actually supposed to back him up.
He sunk his thrall.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. So yeah, just kind of isolated. That's kind of the story of this game, is that everything was just getting
Splendid isolation. Okay, so yeah, we have
Yeah,
Thor
great fun.
311 and Spy. Let's see, what are you guys gonna do? I don't know if you can do much against this mass of warriors.
Okay, yeah, very difficult. Basically blocked, and it just blocked the whole passage. So
Yeah.
it just turned into posture back and forth.
And then up north, we seem to have somewhat of a stalemate, unless John God can get some pus down on these guys, but doesn't look like it. And the middle is forced to retreat.
Yeah.
So the action is over here. Do you have bottles, or do you have pus?
No, I just have one. I have one large piece, and then small ones.
Okay.
So,
So you're basically just trying to annoy them.
yeah, yeah, just trying to get them to shadow me.
Okay.
But more and more, we're just getting isolated on this side. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, we were talking in chat already, just saying that we need to make an adjustment something, or else we're doomed right away.
Yeah. So I mean, it looks like the middle has been lost without much opposition here.
Yeah, exactly.
And Two Frogs is a bit stranded, no support, getting pelted by these twice-born archers.
Yeah, yeah, the archer packs really kind of decided to play on both sides.
All right, so now, it looks like, oh no, Thor's completely surrounded, and you got pussed.
Oh yeah. And
Okay.
then so Bulls is trying to come over to support, but it's just not much you can do with the thrall pack there.
Yeah. Okay,
So
and then
yeah,
Thor's gonna get sliced.
yeah,
Oh, what a blow up the goal into the pus, and then now a mirror. That was a good way
oh
to
yeah,
save
there
a
goes
pus, but the dwarf, yeah. And I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Especially was trying to slow people down, but it didn't really do anything. So
Flag captured.
Yeah, perhaps the large gold pack wasn't the right trade for this one. I don't
uh, I think it would have been. I think it would have been fine. It's more so just getting. I think we just couldn't get in the right position to save our lives this game.
Okay. Oh, you guys are still throwing small pus at. Okay.
You know, just trying to get a couple ratios for people.
Yeah.
There you go.
Goalsbane with a kill of that warrior, and now
You
we
can
got
see their thrall pack is coming in for mid.
yeah.
So
And then these thrall, I don't know, not doing much, but I don't know what they can do. Did did Two Frogs? Yeah, he's now middle. Okay,
pretty
he's
much gone.
we got a melee fight here. It looks like. Yeah, looks like Goalsbane's thrall are gonna get slaughtered. Oh, except Sanglane's running away. Oh, but now Goalsbane's running away. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Now I think it's over.
yeah, yeah. Just sort of indecision, but nothing you can do there. I hightailed it out of there to cross, but
Yeah, I mean, I think
Flag
now it's
oh, the
just
game's
yeah,
yeah. Frogs is cut
5
here.
minutes remaining.
Those thralls still haven't moved at all mid, so
oh, and,
yeah.
looks
tough one.
like Two Frogs is gonna get slayed here.
Flag captured.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone was getting charged pretty quickly this game.
Flag
So
contested.
Oh, lost a dwarf.
yeah,
Toxin going in,
yeah.
engaging the thrall.
Flag captured.
Is he gonna get a
Not
pus
much
in there?
Flag lost.
Throwing a dwarf head. And then the pus bounces off, kills himself.
Yeah, yeah. Just tough game. Bad bounces. Tough luck with this game. Just not much you can do with tough middle either. Like crossing the water, you just. Oh, and then there's thrall coming.
Yeah, I think this is sort of the last ditch effort here.
Oh yeah,
Flag
yeah,
contested. Flag
yeah.
And these thrall aren't even attacking; they were just walking.
I think I think they were trying to go after the booze, but it didn't work. So it
contested.
was
Flag
trying to
contested.
chase booze.
Flag captured.
Then I'm just kidding. Haberdashery by the bows, and that's it, man. Game over, buddy.
Can you kill that archer? You did kill that archer, though. You
Yeah,
got to take the
yeah,
small wins when
yeah.
you can take them.
Well, I had one goal left.
We see there's a large pus here, so I don't know. Someone might have forgotten to pick up.
Yeah, yeah. Just really well positioned by uh, Ymir's team. That everyone did well. That the flanks and warrior packs and everything just shut everything down, and then their thrall was mid, so not much we could do. So just well played.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to fast forward this a bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please do.
Flag captured.
All
Yeah, that
right,
would
and
help.
they flag win. Okay, so yeah, I mean, like what you said, it was kind of the archers really a thorn in the side of the dwarves in the middle, and
Yeah, arrows in the side, really.
arrows in the side, and then that huge warrior pack that went south. Not much that can
Yeah.
be done. Um, yeah. All right. Well, let's check
Look,
out what Team A and Team B did on this very same map. Here we go.
yeah, let's see if there's any difference.
And this one, there is a bit of a slight difference. I think your match was 6-on-6. This is actually 5-on-5 because, of course, Asmodean, as the advisor for
Oh,
Team
right.
A, cannot play. And so it is Pompous Bastard, the captain of Team B, with Walter White, Lake Sprite, Sea Doug, and Geralt Toad. And for Team A, the A team, Captain Sir Judith, with first overall pick Groove, Silic, Weiss, and the Baron. So
Yeah.
we shall see if the 5-on-5 versus the 6-on-6 plays any factors, because this is a larger map, and I think there is a pretty big difference between a 5 and a 6-person team. So
Yeah.
we'll see if any of that is accounted for.
I feel like big percentages to Rube and Walter, and then everyone else kind of makes up. Like Silic is a strong player, so see him getting some percentages too. Same with Karen. So let's see it.
Yeah, I mean, I think
And much to your rage, I feel like Rube was the top pick in the casuals tournament, and rightly so. As much as that upsets you.
yeah, I mean, I think Groove. Let me put it this way: Groove is a more deserving first pick for this tournament than Gorilla was for last year's World War II tournament. I'll put it that way.
Oh, I love the backhanded compliments. It's great.
So it looks like WDPJL, um, or maybe that's a D. I don't know. So it looks like Walter White and
See,
Doug. Yeah, Walter White
yeah,
and C Doug are going north. Everyone else going middle. It looks like.
yeah,
We'll see if staying together proves effective, or the 3-prong, because there is nobody going east according to this drawing. So who knows?
yeah.
Let's just comment on the unit trades really quick. We do have a lot of goals, but we also have about 8 archers, a couple of dwarves, some thrall. So not nearly as many thrall as either your team or Amir's team. I would say this is actually a pretty balanced trade, because they got
Yeah,
a little bit of everything. Well, actually, they got a lot of bit of goals, but as far as the unit selection, they did take a little bit of everything. Let me just quickly go over here. It looks pretty similar, except I think Sea Doug only got 1 dwarf, it looks like,
Game
instead of the
on.
3 that Pompous Bastard got. And
yeah, yeah.
I think they might have closer to 9 archers maybe, instead of the 6 or so that Pompous Bastard has. But, you know, a lot of, not as many Thrall, it looks like, as well. But, of course, Max Warriors. Max Warriors is a must, I think. And then
Yeah,
a lot of goals. And so...
looks like they're going to roll pack as well.
Yeah, and just like Sanglain and Emir in the last game, it looks like Groove and Baron might be headed to the south. And if you recall the drawing on the map, nobody was going to go east for Pompous Bastard's team. So we'll see if that has an effect. But actually, it looks like they might be rerouting.
They're going. They just, if you see the line, I think they're Carnage is rejigging his line
Okay.
going on the front.
Yeah. Okay. So he's rerouting from middle to south. Groove.
Yeah.
He's taking a breather because he's fat.
It's a lot of steps. It's a lot of steps. That needs that protein shake.
He needs to rest. All right. And it looks like, okay, so I think Pompous Bastard, I mean, he's captaining, but he also has 23%. Lake Sprite with 5%. I don't know if that's by design or not, but it seems like he should be having some more units, especially when you only have 5 players on this game.
Yeah, definitely. So maybe he just has some goals or something wrong. Maybe it helps. Sure.
Yeah, but I would argue that it could be sort of self-handicapping yourself when you don't have a somewhat even distribution of units.
Yeah.
All right.
So should turn into quite a fun.
We do have Walter White and Sea Doug with all the warriors, I think.
Yeah.
And Baron has no opposition whatsoever. And who is this? Pompous Bastard with the bows. But I think middle is going to fade around. So this is where the action is.
Oh, yeah. Walter rushing.
Walter is getting spicy. As a former member of the Spice Boys, you wouldn't expect anything else.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. Is there going to be some counter passing here from Dude's team? Oh, there we go. One goes in. Ooh,
all 8 of them are throwing it. One warrior. That warrior is gonna get killed. The 9th circle of hell. Okay, so now the warriors are going to town, but the Thrall are proving to be effective at countering these warriors because of their sheer numbers.
Yeah, plus being thrown at Thrall, doesn't seem like the right play, but gives them a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's more of a momentum shifter than anything else.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't like how Sea Doug keeps switching directions. Should just collapse on these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just losing warriors, just getting chopped back more.
Meanwhile, we have a middle fight. It looks like Baron getting pussed.
Oh, the bows. Groove's taking those bows to town.
Yeah, Groove. Oh, a nice puss there from Baron, maybe? Baron pussing a singular Thrall.
Yeah, Baron's had some pretty puss moves this whole tour. Oh, nice enough shot.
Yep.
That messed Groove up a little. Ooh.
All right, but unfortunately, Groove and his army, the Baron and his warriors, they are going to be able to run away from this Thrall group here. But it does look like Walter White and Sea Doug, they might be collapsing. Oh, nice puss. The warriors should be able to slice everything down now.
Yeah.
So it looks like the Vainglorians have won in the middle, but the Mythaholics Anonymous have won in the north.
Yeah.
And this is going to actually be a pretty close game here, I think.
Oh, yeah. Walter is going to work with those warriors.
Yeah. Walter could use a little better micro, I would say, but... All right, here he comes.
Tough. I think part of it wanted to chase those goals and then turn his warriors away from getting, and they were just taking damage flipping away.
Yeah, And the goals, in a territories game, and when it's really close, they might actually become a factor just because of how fast they are.
Yeah, for sure.
But it looks like Groove does have the healthier of the two squads, and it'll be essential to kill this journeyman because he's got some heals. Oh, but he's peeling off Walter White.
Oh,
Oh no.
ooh, ooh, that could come back to haunt him.
Yeah, but actually, I think the Weiss might have used all the heals. No, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. There's 6.
Okay.
But I
Flag
think isn't there a
captured.
route usually around here somewhere?
Flag
I don't know.
captured.
Yeah, I thought there was one middle. Usually one, two.
But I think the decision to not kill the journeyman, might come to bite him. Who knows?
What outgrew like Walt is looking at a tough fight here coming up because now he's getting surrounded by the goals and he has Groove chasing him.
Yeah, I mean these thrall look like they're just kind of messing around here. I don't know. They're gonna let Walter White die or not. But
Flag
one alternative
contested.
strategy would be to just kite. Oh no, he's gonna get frozen.
Ooh,
Now Groove should
oh,
be able to kill a bunch of these
Flag
warriors.
lost.
Okay, now that might be the changing point.
ooh, another pus.
Yeah, where are all
Ooh,
these pus comes from?
the restraint, the restraint from not throwing all the pus right now.
Oh,
I'd
it's the
love to see it.
Baron. The Baron, yeah, the Baron he's a very disciplined.
Oh yeah,
Flag
You
captured.
don't get to the rank of Baron by being wild and wasting all your pus.
no,
5
exactly.
minutes remaining.
All right, and these thrall, I'm not sure what they were. I mean, I think the play was to have the thrall block this entrance, and then Walter White just
Mm.
kind of rush from the other side and just try and coin toss your way to a melee fight victory. But instead, all these warriors are now only 2 in number, and I think this is going to be it pretty much.
Yeah, I think so. Got a 10% advantage now. It'll be tough to rein this back in.
Yeah, but it for a while there though, it was pretty neck and neck, I would say.
Mm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Walter's down to 1%.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much it. That's just these thrall, so I'm gonna fast forward here. Oh, he's still throwing pus.
Flag
What the
contested.
heck?
Flag
Respect,
contested.
Baron.
Flag captured.
Yeah, no, actually that might have been Groove. I'm not sure, but yeah, waiting till the last possible second to throw pus
Yeah,
in garbage
yeah.
time. Love it.
Roof showing that MWC winner
Flag
pedigree right.
captured.
Yeah, that's why he's a scumbag. He shouldn't even be allowed to play in this tournament. I don't know who let him in.
Yeah,
And you guys, Sir Dudith can tag this flag for a victory. I'm not sure.
Flag
Okay, there we go.
captured.
And that will do it. So if I recall correctly, the match is now 4 games for the A team, 0 wins for Team B, the Mytholics Anonymous. I'll admit I can't recall exactly what the score is for Team C versus Team D. I believe it's 2-2,
Game
but
over.
I could be wrong there.
I think we were down. I think we lost like 3-1 or 4-1
Oh,
in
be
first week.
3-1. Okay. Well, that was the Creep on the Borderlands game. We got 2 more to do. Are you ready to go for these last 2 games?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right. King of the map, Mjilaphobia, Dark. Here we go. So this is mostly a fetch map.
Yeah.
Who would you give the fetch to with this lineup, other than Dantski? Because he can't play.
Just Donsky. He's getting 6. No, I think I would do goals and Toxin for this, and then put everybody else on like Lux and Melee, or just a melee attack.
Okay, yeah.
That's-
Makes sense.
Yeah. What about you?
Um, I would I would actually go a bit wild and say grenade Paris,
Yeah,
because Paris, the legendary Paris, who is MIA. Hope he comes back to us soon.
yeah.
Miss the
Hope
guy.
you're doing well. Yeah,
But Paris has a theory that World War II players should be good at fetch, and so as a World War II player, I might give grenade the fetch.
yeah, fair.
Toxin I think is also a good choice. Spy, I'm not sure if you play World War II or not, but I'd probably just give you a melee pack.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what, Goldsbane, great minds think alike. Goldsbane thought the same, so I got a melee pack. I'll have to try World War II though. People say
Yeah,
it's fun.
yeah. All right, so we have Thor 311 and Toxin on the fetch.
Yeah,
Everyone else, the melee pack. You have 23%, so despite you not having what I would consider to be the most important units in the map, you still have a pretty large melee pack, so I assume you're probably flanking somewhere.
yeah. I just go to the opposite side of everybody else. I forget what side, but that's the side I go.
Okay, nice. All right, let's check out the casuals here. Basically,
No ones.
a
No
lot,
ones.
yeah, no warlocks and probably max zerks. It looks like,
Hmm.
and a handful of mauls, presumably for flag defense.
Yeah,
So yeah, no warlocks. Interesting choice there. No warlocks would likely mean that they are going to split the fetch. Um,
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, there's two general theories, which is real. Makes sense that one theory is that you split the fetch, three fetch north, three fetch south, etc. The other theory is you keep all six together, and then that seems to be what your team is doing, where you're going to go one side and then everyone else is kind of going to go the other side. I feel like Amir might be having a more balanced strategy in mind based on these unit trades, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
yeah, exactly. I do prefer, I like just this trade with no locks and just going with heavy melee and fetch. You're just trusting your fetch to be able to block and move forward. So,
Yeah, I mean, these Zerks can eat either one or two fireballs, and then, usually, and usually a Warlock will only get a couple of shots before he gets cut down. So unless the Warlocks, who is this? Goldsmane, Grenade, and
Game
two
on.
Frogs, they get in some kind of amazing shot, and then the fireballs don't get popped by a fetch or something like that, then yeah, I mean, these are really just two fireballs, and that's it. So
yeah,
who knows?
yeah, it's a lot of points to commit to
Okay, so you
take
guys
that.
are
Flag
doing the
captured.
south. Everybody's going south. You're going north.
Yeah,
Okay, and I perhaps
Flag captured.
got this wrong.
almost
I
everything's
thought they
going
were
on.
gonna.
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna split evenly, but it looks like they are all north, and they just
yeah,
have a couple of taggers in the south for time purposes. And so I would make the argument that Amir's team is
Flag
completely ignoring
captured.
the game type, by
and
basically just sending everybody north. This is basically a rush,
yeah,
and we'll see how effective it is. I mean, you do have 23%, but you don't really have any fetch. You have no warlocks.
Flag
You're
captured.
probably going to be forced to reroute. And
Flag captured.
if all of Amir's team is in this northern center flag, and then all of Goldsbane's teams in the south center flag, then maybe they'll meet in the middle.
yeah. And was hoping that our south would keep pushing. That's what we were saying on calls, but we kind of right where the big clump is now. South is we just kind of we don't go too much farther. Just kind of stay. Just too bad.
Yeah, well, you need that cardio.
Yeah, yeah, he did. Yeah, but Amir's team is just aggressive right from the jump. Like
Flag
they're pushing
contested.
hard. Can't really do anything.
Yeah, well, I
So
mean,
just back.
fortunately,
Flag
you have
lost.
two of the fastest units in the game, or in this game, or on this map rather. So you can just keep running away, keep kiting
Yeah,
them. But you only kite them under the assumption that backup will show up eventually, but it doesn't look like backup's going to show at all. Maybe,
No, there wasn't much wind for the kiting.
Flag
It was
captured.
kind of
yeah,
it was a very flat, calm day.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
So it could just be. I mean, you're waiting for the Rohirrim to show up, but they're just on vacation, right? And so
yeah.
I think,
I looked west on the third day, and they weren't there.
yeah. Oh, you're getting sliced. Okay, yeah, you're getting stuck on
This
this
is bad
dark.
pathfinding.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
pathfinding issues, and I think
yeah.
they're
The
just
hits were
going to
coming.
be relentless.
Yeah,
And all the power units are just concentrated here. They're not fanning out.
yeah. Not really doing much.
But conversely, the power units for Amir's team aren't really doing anything either. However, they are moving middle.
Flag
I don't like
lost.
how Sanglane's backing up to play defense with the fetch. I think the fetch need to
Yeah,
be
I thought that
purely on offense.
Flag captured.
yeah. This is where it starts going wrong for us. Is that this lock gets like sort of left isolated from the rest of their units.
Okay. Well, to Grenade's credit, he does get the heat off you.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was great. But then I try to go engage, and then yeah, it starts coming off the
Flag
rails here.
captured.
Just wait. Yeah, it's just a good surrounding push by your team. That
Yeah, Twice
so this
Born and Ratipi.
so just watch this lock first.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Yeah, yeah,
God
Yeah.
damn your eyes.
yeah. So that pretty much cooked half the melee pack there.
Yeah, that's going to do a lot of
Grenade,
damage.
Grenade thought that was a full enemy
Flag
pack chasing him,
contested.
and not just the lone part. Like he wasn't hearing the
Flag
comms. So
contested.
now we're bottlenecked in this little area. So yeah, fights come fast and loose here. So get ready for some chaos.
Okay, well, we do have 6 fetch versus.
Yeah.
Okay, now they're moving over. Yeah, this lock needs to try and keep all of these guys at bay while the fetch fight happens.
Yeah, yeah. And then we have a lock. Ooh.
Oh, there's a bird.
Yeah, so our melee is kind of, I believe, high rate.
Yeah, now.
Oh.
Oh no, that hurts.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys would have won the fetch fight if the melee units actually protected the fetch.
Yeah,
Flag
yeah, exactly.
lost.
But
And we
it
still
looks
get away with one.
yeah, you guys are gonna get them anyway. Okay, so this is now just a melee fight, pretty much.
Yeah,
There is one warlock, but no, oh, there is. You guys still have a fetch, so actually things
Okay,
are looking
fetch.
okay. I mean, you guys are behind
Yeah.
in flags, and you're kind of bottled up, but you do have the unit advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Grenade's gonna get
And it's
sliced up here. He went
Oh,
after
yeah.
that maul, and then he lost all his dudes.
Yeah. So we'll just see the percentages start winning. So we'll pick a fight here,
Flag captured.
win this fight. I don't understand how we stay alive. It's all my units. There we go.
Uh-oh, we got a warlock shot. Oh, everything
God, yeah.
exploded.
Yeah. Yeah, so much death.
Flag
Yeah, it's the
lost.
battle of Home Steve
Flag
right there.
lost.
Okay, that was a good block there from Twice Born. Saved a bunch of dudes.
Flag captured. Flag contested.
All right, so it looks like Amir's team
Flag
has
lost. Flag lost.
the advantage here.
Yep.
Barely, maybe.
So I'm not sure, like right there where the Zergs are engaging. Oh, lost the lock. And we can just see the percentages dropping, not in our favor.
Yeah, they're engaging the melee fight, and
Flag
it looks like they're going to
lost.
lose all the Zerks.
Yeah, tough. So now we just lost, I think, 17% in about
Yes.
15 seconds.
All right.
And so it's
well,
game. Yeah.
it is a foot race now. Unfortunately, these two Zerks are really, really red.
Yeah.
But you guys do have 5 flags. You're a couple minutes behind, but the in the King of the Map game type, the time really erodes quickly. So this is
Flag
still kind of neck and
contested.
neck, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Flag
And then
lost.
So really just turn into Just trying to play
Once this
games.
Goldsbane Mercridia. Oh no, he reroutes.
Flag captured.
He's running away from. I think this Mercridia. Why isn't he? Okay, there he goes. No,
And it
he's
goes back.
pulling. He's pulling back again.
Yeah,
Flag
it goes back to
lost.
indecision. Like our team
Flag
should have killed. Like we
captured.
should have killed those couple
Flag
units
contested.
because then we just let them go
Flag
footloose and fancy
captured.
free, and they can just run around and tag
Flag
flags.
captured.
So instead of engaging, we just let them go, and it became our undoing. Because now look, they have 4
lost.
flags compared to our 3,
Yeah.
and so they're double while tagging flags. So we can't catch up,
And
even though
now
we got really 30-second gap.
Yeah, and I think that Mercridia could have killed that Maul before the Zerk got there if he just kept going, but I think he pulled
Yeah,
back, and yeah, the
yeah.
indecisions.
It's just yeah. I think that was our the team's undoing with a lot of a lot of
Flag
games
captured.
was second guessing
Flag
fights, and then we'd
contested.
already lost the fight. So just a
Flag
lot of learning.
captured.
A lot of learning.
Yeah, I mean it's
Flag
casual.
contested.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys put that guy through the blender. But you're gonna lose
Flag
both of you guys.
contested.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag lost. Flag
Yeah, but
lost.
I mean, it's still beatable.
for sure.
Flag
We
We
got
lost.
really needed to split up whatever few units we had
Flag
Yeah,
contested.
so we could split them, but it doesn't really happen.
I think Toxin's got to split up.
Yeah.
Flag captured.
Yeah, still chasing the
Flag
BC when really we
captured.
just need flags.
Okay, you got to split up his guys, and yeah.
But yeah, we can fast forward. It don't. It ends.
1 minute remaining. Flag
Well, it is
lost.
7% versus 7%, and
Yeah.
it's just a minute gap, but it doesn't look like there are any orange units on this side.
No.
Flag
John
captured.
God's able to get that tag, get some more time.
Yeah.
Flag contested.
Game over, man.
Yeah,
Flag
it does look
lost.
like it. But I think if these two units split up,
30 seconds
and then
remaining.
one unit went this way, one unit just kept
Yeah.
chasing that Zerk, maybe. I mean, it still would have been kind of dicey, but yeah, I don't know. And I think that'll do it.
Flag
Yeah. Close
captured.
game though. Really well played. Really well played by Amir's team. And it was nice though. Like the boys
Flag
won the fetch fight and
captured.
everything, so that was great to see.
Yeah, your team definitely won the fetch fight. There was some friendly fire warlock shots, I think, and then
Yeah.
some
I think there was
disasters.
three friendly fire shots in that game, like all in that Clumpton area, of just hitting ourselves 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did win the BC fight, 173 to 145. So yeah, but Amir's team,
Game
I do
over.
believe it. Like what you said, it's either 4-1 or 3-2. I don't remember exactly what the score was, but yeah, those are the 2-team games. Or sorry, we got one more.
Yeah,
This
we gotta
is
watch.
the last one. Here we go.
Oh, and we have the best advisor going. Just join us for the last game. Big Dunsky.
Oh, I thought you were referring to
Where's Dunsky?
Asmodean. So okay.
Asmodean
Yeah,
is
I
fine.
mean, yeah, I helped
But
us get to 4th place.
yeah, yeah. We got a strong 4th place. We were almost on the podium, Dunsky.
No, you guys are clearly the most casual team, which you should take as a compliment.
Yeah. We are playing for 3rd place this coming weekend. So
Oh,
we
is
could be
that game happening
podium.
tomorrow?
Yeah,
Saturday?
yeah, Saturday.
Nice.
And we might casually need several subs, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we'll need subs for our match too on Sunday, but we'll be casual about it. All right, so for the A team, we have all melee. It looks like Max Zerks, just like what Amir's team did, except they did get 3 warlocks, and so, let's see, what did they get? they got like 4 mauls or something, and so they'd rather have 3 warlocks, maybe minus a couple of zerks, in exchange for 3 warlocks. But very similar to what Amir's unit trade was for Team Pompous Bastards. It's a very, very similar unit trade here, except I think, yeah, we got 4 warlocks instead of 3, which means that there's probably a couple of fewer zerks. But I would say that these are very, very identical trades, unlike the last game where you guys got the warlocks, they didn't, so they had about, I don't know, 5 for every 4 zerks you guys had, something like that. Maybe 4 for every 3 zerks. But yeah, I mean, I think these are pretty balanced unit, or very, very similar unit trades. And so it's really going to come down to who can fetch the best. We have Groove and Silic, both of the Group 1 players, or Tier 1 players for the A team. Fetching for Team B, we have Walter White and Pompous Bastards. The other 2 Group 1 players for Team B. Of course, the third one being myself, but I was in Vegas at the buffets, and so that's why I was not in this match. We see a bunch of squiggly lines here, probably drawn by Asmodean, perhaps, as the advisor. It looks like, based on those lines, there's going to be somewhat of a balanced... Okay, and right off the bat, all 6 fetch go one way. They're not exactly going to be balanced, just like how I was proven wrong in the last game. Expert analysis, exactly. And conversely, though, it looks like Team B's army has been split right down the middle, and they are basically going to go 50% north, 50% south.
Flag captured.
I do like the fetch all staying together. So I like going heavy.
Yep. It will be interesting to see once it looks like Walter White. It'll be interesting to see once Walter White realizes it's a 6-on-3 fetch fight, how he'll react.
Flag captured.
Yeah. And who's with the melee pack with Walter?
That is Walter White.
Okay, it's all guys.
Walter White. Oh, Geralt has some melee units
captured
and 2 warlocks. So it's Geralt and Walter north, Pompous and Lake Sprite south, or the Pompous and Sea Dug south. And Lake Sprite just has these 5 zerks in the middle doing who knows what. So yeah, I mean, that's another thing that we saw in the last game, is that by distributing the units mostly to 4 people, you're basically turning this into a 4-on-5 match.
Contested.
Yeah.
Because everybody on the other team has double-digit units here, so I mean, it's, in my opinion, a huge advantage regardless of which units they actually have. Being down a person is not something that you want to see.
Not much.
Yeah, I assume when he's got that few units, he's been told to try and go through the middle and try and get to the back flags.
Yeah, and instead he is turning tail and running, being pursued by Sir Dudith and his melee pack.
Basically setting up a pinch. With
speaking of pinch, we see okay, so Walter White is actually engaging the action here, despite it being 6-3.
Oh,
Walter White trying to make some magic happen, despite being vastly outnumbered.
Those warlocks are futile right there. I don't know what's
especially with the person who's controlling those units.
Oh god, I'm excited to see it.
All right, and it looks like Pompous Bastard might be rotating to try and help Walter White, but he's also got this Sir Dudith melee pack to deal with, and so Walter White and Geralt are surrounded.
Yeah, tough spot. Really.
Yeah, they need to get their melee in there and press a rose fetch, because if they can just keep moving backwards, you just don't get any value out of this.
No, I think it's just going to be whittled down very quickly.
Yep.
Flag.
One of those units doing a lot of damage to this fetch.
Yeah, those.
But now I've got a flanking units now, so
Nice block there. Nice block.
Okay, so Walter White zaps
Ooh, nice.
all three of those fetch. Nice job there from
Oh.
Walter White. He is going to lose
Yeah,
one, but he kills three. So it is actually now a 5-on-3 fetch battle here.
Oh, Pompous needs to get his melee up there too to push that. He's too isolated with his fetch.
Yep. But I think he's
tunneling up.
Oh. Now he's... Oh, he left the fetch... he let Walter's fetch die, unfortunately.
Tough.
And keep in mind that the Vainglorians have 5 out of 6 flags.
like this is why you don't want to be the team adjusting in a King of a Map game, because you see they've had to adjust and just ignore flags, so they're way behind on flags now.
Yep. Geralt. Oh, C-Dug. Oh, there
See
he
ya.
is. Yep.
And you just see a huge.
Okay, so that last fetch is going to go down, but they are
Flag.
00750 at time. Meanwhile, the Vainglorians have more than double. Well, more than double when I started saying that.
Flag captured.
Yeah, and almost at this point, I still just need to be playing a flag game and just stay away from those fetch.
Yeah.
Yes.
5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, you either have to play for tags or turn around and just spread those fetch and hope for the best.
Flag lost.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Flag contested.
Now it looks like this Weiss Warlock is
Flag
going to get chased down, I think. Oh, no, he's going to get blasted.
Ooh,
and now we do see who is this Baron. Uh-oh, what is the Baron? No doubt has some evil on his mind.
Flag captured.
He is making... He's okay, now he's rerouting. But he's making a beeline for the fetch with his Warlocks, which one might argue that is suicidal.
If they can surround them, they can still take. They could take the switch down with the melee and everything. But he's getting pushed.
Yeah, we do see. Who is this? C-Dug.
Flag captured.
Oh,
he does get one. But now C-Dug. Yeah, C-Dug. Oh, the back-to-back fire rings. It's gonna take a couple of those units.
Ooh.
Oh no. Walter White. Solo with the fetch. Hanging out to dry.
Oh, nice support by Pompous though. He'll keep it safe.
Yeah, but Walter White almost got caught. I mean, that was wild.
Hand in the cookie jar right there.
Yeah. We all know
we're still 7 minutes behind with just 3 minutes to play though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough uphill battle.
And this isn't like Drowned Kingdom or whoever where there's, ungodly amounts of flags. There's only 6, and so you need to get on the flags.
Flag lost.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Is that they just don't have enough. They can get pushed off every flag.
Yeah, despite the percent lead, there's still 5 flags, 1 down. They just not spread out enough.
Yep, and then we have this turning around, and
it's what we've seen in a lot of the games, and like the games we played, is that spreading out, and not tunneling on things proves to be like the undoing for a lot of games. Not spreading out and not like sharing units. So.
Oh, Walter got blasted. No cover.
Oh, Ring of Fire.
And you can't sacrifice 2 Mercuridia with 2 minutes left in a King of the Map game.
No.
Even if it can kill the fetch, because you need to start tagging.
Yeah, now's not the time to be trying to play a BC game. That's longer.
Yeah, and look at all this percent stuck together. I mean, could have split the Warlocks, go one way, one go the other. But Yeah, it's interesting because we saw all these warlocks,
lost. Flag lost.
and they've really just had a minimal impact.
Flag
And I'd make the
lost.
argument that the warlocks are just a mandatory no trade on this map because,
Flag
well, maybe on this
contested.
game type, but
Flag
yeah,
lost.
they're just not that
Flag
effective
contested.
when you're forced into narrow
Flag
corridors with
captured.
fetch. And
Flag
Yeah.
contested.
plus, these warlocks are super
Flag
slow.
captured.
I like the
The way I see warlocks when you play this map is the fetch v fetch fight happens, and then you have a warlock kind of on the flank firing after fetch fire.
yeah. Okay, so maybe more as like a supplemental role.
Yes,
I
for
don't think
sure.
you certainly don't need 4 of them.
Flag contested.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think
1 minute remaining.
Amir's trade with the
Flag
max
contested.
melee and the no warlock trade was actually the optimal, and
Flag
it showed
contested.
because they won. But we
Oh, yeah.
are seeing that despite being down in percentage, the Vainglorians, they stacked up a whole bunch of time in the beginning. They were able to get that time advantage despite losing their fetch pretty early on. The Team
30
B,
seconds.
they were not able to reroute their units in time to get the necessary flags.
Lost.
No, exactly. Just playing game type. Establish themselves really well, spread out, and just control the flags. So great, great coaching by Smo board as well.
Flag contested.
That could be the difference
Flag
because
captured.
we had advisor
Flag
issues.
captured.
Akira was gone in the wind, so we had to bring in Ephemeral, but I think Ephemeral joined in week 2, so these games might have been advisorless.
Yeah.
And of course, having Asmodean on the voice chat right there with Team A might have made a huge difference.
Oh yeah, big time. Great damage by Walter, most damage in the games. He did really well with the fetch, like recovering there and winning the fetch battle. So respect there.
Yeah, but that is a 5-0 sweep for the A team, and a lot of it was on the heels of the highly touted. He was a Sun rank at the time. Groove, first overall pick. Yeah. Do you think that he carried his weight, so to speak, in the first match, or at least the 2 games that you saw?
Yeah, it was safe to say. And he just has a great map awareness too, so he knows when to engage in fights and when not to, and can move off, play the game type or play the BC type, the BC fight as well. So, and he's good with all units, like really strong with all units. So you can put him with anything, and he's going to handle himself really well. So, yeah, great playing.
Yeah, I mean,
Great.
you can make the argument that he shouldn't even be here in this tournament, and
You can be really skilled like him and still be like he's still super casual and low key. So I don't know. I would push. He could be. I'd say he should be here next year too, if we can do this next year.
okay, well, there you have it. There you have it. Groove might have serious skills, but a casual attitude, according to
Yeah.
Spy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
so Dantski Spy, do you have any final commentary for these couple of games? I don't know exactly when you joined Dantski, but yeah, we were just covering the week 1 games. And
Yeah, I just joined for the last game of Hiss.
okay.
I mean, did Asma actually talk during this set of games? Because this was the first week, and I think for the advisors, we weren't sure if we could talk or not.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You should blame the tournament organizer because I originally wanted no advisors in the game, no advisors on voice chat. Just kind of give your commentary on the unit trades, the strategies, whatever, and then that's it. But I also realized that it would be impossible to without having scouts honor, honor code, whatever, gentleman's agreement, there's no way to actually enforce that rule. And so I think we just kind of did away with it. And so yeah, it was my fault for not being definitive on what the advisors can and can't do. It's kind of a new concept, so we're just kind of going with the flow. But yeah, eventually we do establish the rule that the advisors can be in voice chat, and basically shot call, because I doubt that Sir Judith was actually shot calling in the game, and it was probably Asmodean doing everything. Just because I know those two guys,
dude.
But yeah, I mean that's the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, I would be really interested in hearing how much influence the other advisors had, like in game and stuff like that. Because I know for our team, it felt like you can call things as an advisor even during the game, but there's no guarantee that everyone will see what you're talking about or react immediately.
Yeah.
So, like, some people just aren't comfortable adapting in game to their original kind of orders sometimes. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I will say though that I believe for Amir's team and our team, there was no commentary whatsoever. I think Ephemeral sat in one of our the match that happened last week against you guys. Ephemeral was actually in the game, but she wasn't saying anything. Just listening in, having a good time, whatever. But yeah, didn't really have any commentary, so I don't know what you did, Dunsky. But I'm sure you probably did more than Ephemeral.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, I'd have to ask my team if they think I'm actually giving any good input during the game, but because a lot of the time it feels like I'm just saying, "Hey, you need to be on covering this spot, or you need to be taking note of this game type at this point in the game," that kind of thing. Really,
Yeah,
I'm just saying, "Hey, don't forget your pus skull back at base."
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, but even those things, because I find with a lot of the newer players or people that haven't had a lot of time, especially playing in like bigger 2-team games and everything, that things can get lost in the shuffle pretty quick. Like you said, forgetting units or not picking up pus, or like not moving quick enough, or like not adjusting. So I think Donsky, like from our team's perspective, I noticed like your communication was really helpful in that. Is like keeping people like sort of being that like adjuster for us, like, oh yeah, you guys need to move here, and calling people by name. So I think it was a net benefit for sure.
yeah, having
Yeah,
an
it's
eye
always
in the sky is really good.
Yeah,
it's,
the all seeing eye.
it's always hard for this to know, because this is a casual tournament at its heart. It's like, how much information should the advisors be giving in the terms of, should I actually be trying to actively you need to be going here or here, or should I just be kind of letting you guys play the game, enjoy yourselves? But it's like, where's the balance there? That's the thing I find quite hard to find.
Yeah, I mean it's all gray area, and I think it really depends on your personality, because I guarantee, I would guarantee that Asmodean is probably, again, like I said earlier, doing all the shot calling, and that's just the way he is, right? Like he's just gonna take control of the team, and that's probably why they won by 30 something points behind the next best team. But at the same time, I think that like the spirit of the tournament was to just give pointers rather than having them shot call, or having the advisors shot call. And in our case, and in Amir's team's case, they didn't, except for that one week when Ephemeral showed up, we didn't really have any input, especially from that dirty rat Akira, who basically ghosted us for the first couple of weeks. But
He's too busy at the beach with Floyd. You can't hate him for
that's a different matter. I'll reserve my hatred for Akira for a different video. But
yeah, for sure.
I mean, in that case, do you think there should be advisors for the whole tournament rather than individual teams?
Yeah, I mean, this is all sort of a new concept that was really just popped into my head while I was taking a walk one day. So I mean, wasn't well thought out, tons of gray area. So I mean, hopefully when we do this tournament next year, what the advisor can and can't do will be a lot more defined. But yeah, I mean, to what you're saying, I think that having them be an eye in the sky, but not explicitly saying, Joe Blow, cover this flag, do this, do that. You need to set up a flank, like just say, what you did, Dunsky, and say, hey, this pus goal or whatever, or AFK units being support rather than the general. That I think that's what I originally intended as the advisor role, but there's so much open to interpretation. So I mean, yeah, it doesn't surprise me that everyone just kind of went their own ways.
You're kind of set on doing this again then with advisors rather than going back to how it was originally.
I mean, were you here for when it was done originally? I don't.
No, because I mean, I only joined the server like right before it started.
Oh, okay. Well, then how do you know how it was done originally? But
Because I weren't advisors before, as far as I know.
okay. Well, but yeah, I mean, this is a big step up from what happened the last 5 casuals only tournaments, because most of those were either like just a couple of weekends where people just show up, and if people don't show up, whatever, I'll still give you points because it's casual. And then there was another one where it was more of like a survival. Everyone starts with 10 lives, and if you lose a game, you lose a life, whatever. And so this is by far the most ambitious tournament, and I don't know if I want to keep it up like this for next time. But as far as the advisors, yeah, I mean, it was an interesting concept. We'll see what happens. I'd be interesting to hear more feedback as the tournament wraps up, and then we'll figure out how to proceed once the tournament's over, or once we get closer to next year, 2027. And yeah, but it is what it is, I guess. I think for the most part,
I think it was a great.
Yeah, it was mostly successful.
Yeah, I think everyone was having fun, like really like solid turnout in spite of like getting into like the summer holidays for everybody. So yeah, maybe next year, like if we just do more like the 2-team or like the team FFA, going like that instead of like having the 1v1, 2v2, like maybe pare that back a bit and put the energy and focus on like team FFA and the larger 2-team. Because I think that's where people really enjoyed it. So not just because I did terrible in mine.
Yeah, I think our team is a bit biased since I think we lost every single 1v1. So
Yeah.
but
Well,
but
OG,
yeah,
you did sabotage. So
I don't know how it was with other teams, but it felt like no one wants to play the 1v1. So
yeah,
yeah. I mean, just the more you stick people together, like the more difficult that it becomes exponentially more difficult to schedule, right? And so like all of
yeah.
a sudden you need to get 2, instead of 2 people having a mutually agreeable time, now you need to have 4 people. So I mean, it just gets so much more logistically complex, even though I agree with the idea, but I don't know if we can properly execute it, especially with the summer holidays. Can you really, if we were to have like 3 team FFA, can you really get 12 people on the same time? That's not a Sunday at 2 o'clock. You know what I mean? So like,
No, for sure. I think it would be like I think there'd be some adjustments, like make some adjustments, or maybe not even do the TFFA, but just do like I think the 2 teams is what people like the most. So maybe play to the strengths of that. It's still
yeah,
it's just super fun. It's great to have teams.
I think keeping the FFA in 2-team is good. The one thing I did really like about this tournament was the kind of bonus games for the non-2-team stuff. So I think a lot
Yeah,
of people can kind of chill out and have fun with those more.
yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Even if it's tangible.
I
Sorry.
it was sort of self-fulfilling because I did want to get in another Parking Wars game, even though I did completely mess it up and MP bombed me with the drone. I didn't get any drones. I got 8 of the sedans or whatever, and that didn't work out so well. But that the dwarf ball, the deadfall infection, it seems pretty fun. I didn't exactly play in any of those matches, but
I think we need to play more Deadfall. I think that's what we need more Deadfall infection.
Yeah, I mean the problem with Denfall Infection is that those shotgun medics are so overpowered, and like all the other units suck by comparison. So
Yeah, yeah. Just
I
have
don't know.
everybody shot them.
Yeah, yeah, we played a couple of games of it beforehand. It's like, yeah, the shotgun medic's really good at killing the zombies, but you can pick like the rocket guy, and he's really good at just killing the shotgun guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There is
I'm
balance.
surprised people didn't try to actually PvP it.
Yes.
well, I mean, I wasn't surprised that people didn't try and kill each other except one player, and I think you guys know who I'm talking about. I was expecting that player to just backstab on the 11th second, but that didn't happen.
Instead, they got one kill, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's just fun, and it should be good wrap up games this weekend. So we should do another uh check the games and go over them next week after we have the third place and like first place matches this weekend. So
yeah, well, I mean, I'll remind you that these were actually the week 1 games, and so I've got week 2, week 3, and this week, so I'm way behind. But yeah, I mean, I'd be thrilled if both you guys hopped on again. I mean, I just do a lot of these videos impromptu, so it's kind of hard to see like when I'm in the mood to do one of these videos without communicating to you guys. But yeah, I
well,
mean,
communication is the strong suit of these. So I'm I have faith that we'll put it together.
hey, I
We can
went I
schedule.
went to a Toastmasters meeting last Tuesday. I might get into that. So my communication
Oh, very
skills will hopefully begin to improve.
nice. No, you're doing great, man. And again, like, just thanks for it's a lot of work and a lot of like headaches trying to herd all like wrangle all the stray cats with players and put it together. So thanks so much for putting it
That's
together.
fun, I just like, exerting dominance over the internet because I don't do it in real life. And so thanks for being all my pawns and for this tournament and all that sort of thing because gives me a reason
Yeah.
to live. So yeah, but
Yeah.
good luck tomorrow in the games, and
Yeah.
thanks for hopping on voice to comment on these 4 games from week 1 of the casuals only reg tournament number 6, and we'll see you guys next time.